Hey. So this week we talk about um, the final and last discussion about income disparity and the changes for labor organizing in the future. And one thing that I noticed about the income disparity is the difference between the incomes. And the thing is within Florida, since we live there, it's the easiest one to actually use as an example. Where I'm from in Central Florida, North Florida, we don't have many government entities up there that are represented by union based, and the income up there and quality of living is a lot different from than down here in the South, like in Broward and Dade. So the cost of living is a lot higher down here, but you also make more money income wise for any type of job classification compared to back home. So, like back home, you could start out as a medical assistant or a firefighter. Since I work in Miami Beach, the firefighters down here in Miami Dade start out at $30 to $32 an hour, whereas back home in Cocoa, Florida, they start out at $11.50 an hour. The cost of living is a lot lower up there, so a full time job making that money is decent living. But down here in Miami, you obviously can't make a way of living off of $11.30. Also, we're talking about how the union will be in the future and what challenges it faces. In today's like economy and the growth of technology, things will change drastically. I think that the union will still have influence in the future due to you have a lot more youth coming of age and working and who want to have proper representation but also be paid and treated equally for their services rendered to the company, to the jurisdiction, to the municipality, whatever type of organization they represent. So I think the fight for equality is still something that where union is needed and representation. But a lot of the old ways that a union has and difficulties with change is something that is going to be um, a challenge for the future because as times change, so does productivity and the way that people produce productivity. Like machines are now taking over in certain like manufacturing companies, and a machine works faster and more efficient than a human. So certain things to be able to still represent for people to be able to work in a workforce industry is going to still need a union, but the union representation will have to change as the economy and as technology um, continually grows and increases within time. So that I believe is a major challenge that the union will have to face, but I do believe it'll be adjusted to because they're still going to be needed for the people who are fighting out there for equality and increase and pay wages and having a job altogether.